Okay, we're starting stood up. Remember, as normal, focusing on deep belly breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. So we're just going to start a bit of arm action. So inhale, arms come overhead. As you exhale, arms come down to your side. And we'll just do 3 of these. Last exhale, just fall forward. Just let your head hang. Hanging heavy. Feel it on your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in and out here. Press into the mat or into your shins. You're just going to straighten your legs. Coming up. And exhale, relax. And once more. Pressing in. Hands come down. I'm going to take a step back into a push-up position. Deep breath. Exhale, come down, hold halfway. Chest up. Stretching your abs. Toes tucked, don't go in downward dog. Hips high. Heels down, press your head through your arms. Left leg up straight. Exhale, step between your hands. Back knee still off the floor. Exhale, and we're going to come up into that low lunge. Arms wide. Arms overhead, deep breath in, exhale, arms come down, frame your foot. Stepping back with the left, hips high. Right foot comes up high. And kick forward, in between your arms. Top that man. Coming up, low lunge, arms wide. Arms overhead. Hands down, exhale. And step forward. Big inhale, sorry. We'll go arms overhead. Arms down by your side, exhale. And we're just going to repeat that to start with. So inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Push your knees back, straighten your spine. Exhale, relax. Pull forward. And once more. Hands down. Step into your push-up. Exhale, half hold. Hips to low, chest high. Stretch your abs. This time we're just going to rotate a bit to each side. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Straighten those legs. Left leg high. Keep your hips square. Step forward. Coming up. Low lunge. Arms wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, frame your feet. Stepping back, hips high again. Should be getting easier and easier, this position, as we repeat it. Right leg up. And step forward. Low lunge, arms wide. Arms overhead, big inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Step that right leg back, hips high. From here, just come onto the knees. Flatten your feet, we're going to sit back on your heels. And just get as low to the floor as you can. Going to take your right hand, you're going to thread it underneath the left and just get a bit of rotation. Again. And then switching sides, so come back to the middle, left arm underneath the right, just rotate the shoulders, separate them from the hips. And come up to that hands and knees position. I'm going to work on that thoracic rotation a bit more this time. Hand on temple, point your elbow through, and reach up, point your chest at the side wall. Again, we'll do 3. So right elbow tucks underneath, and then reaches up, points to the sky. Again, you're trying to separate your hips and your shoulders. Your hips stay square, your shoulders are moving, tucking underneath. And open up. Rotate the hand, we'll go left side now. Left hand on temple. Point underneath. Rotate that shoulder down. Then open up the chest. Down. Last one. From here, we're just going to sit back on our heels, going low. A deep breath, and then we're just going to come up to a low kneel. So we're sat nice and low, tall, pretty posture. Deep breath again. I'm going to open our arms at right angles, up to the ceiling, squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening up that chest. Deep breath in and out. Then we're going to go behind, palms in the small of your back. Push that chest out, bring your elbows together behind you. I'll quickly show you from behind. over there, head through the ceiling, still breathing deeply, just stretching that pec. And staying in this low kneel, so we're getting a bit more comfortable. We're going to reach up with our right hand. I'm just going to reach across to the left, hitting that side body, that lat on the right side. As you breathe in, try and focus your breath on expanding on that right side. You can use your left hand for purchase on your right leg if needed. And return to neutral. Switching sides, right hand on the left leg, left arm, sorry. Reaching up and over. Nice deep breathing. Gonna come up on our knees, gonna go for that half kneel position, that hip flexor. Remember, after we step forward with our right leg, left knee's on the floor, that left glute squeezes, pushing the left side of the hips forward. Gonna take the left hand, again reach it over the top. Just nice long stretch from knee up to the fingers on the left side. Turn the left hand down, we're going to sit the hips back, we're going to hit that right hamstring, so keeping the knee bent, just sit the hips back, all on that right hamstring. Then we're going to come a bit lower, sitting further down, we're going to straighten that right leg and pull the toes up. Use your hand on the right leg if needed, get a bit more balance, a bit more purchase. I'm going all the way down that back side of the right leg. Use your left hand for balance so you've got that on the floor. And we're going to come back up in that tall kneel or half kneel, and we're going to switch sides. So right knee on the floor, left leg comes forward, hitting that right hip flexor. Right glute squeezing, little tilt to the right so you're getting that hip flexor properly. Right hand reaches up and across, nice and tall. And sit your hips back on the right, hitting that left hamstring. And back a bit more, straighten the left leg, that whole back left side. Coming back up, and we're going to fold that front leg, the left leg underneath. I'm going to hit that glute stretch, sitting tall. And that right leg that's behind you, just try and rotate the knee internally, so to your left, and just balances out your hips a bit more. Like we have done throughout, still focusing on your breathing. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. And we're going to come low. Bow over that left knee, reach forward. And we're coming back up. Use your hands, you're going to push up, back into that down dog position. hips high, legs straight. Try and get your heels down so you feel it in your calf, your hamstring. Then we're going to fold under on the right side this time. So right knee comes forward in that pigeon pose. Rotating that left knee internally. Deep breaths in and out. Got another deep breath in. As we exhale, fold forward. Coming up, we're going to go back into a downward dog. So step through, push back. Walk your hands to your feet. Hang there for a second. Come up slow, deep breath in, and we're going to do some lateral lunge type stuff. So take a step to your side. Going to come nice and wide with the feet, legs straight. So it's my left leg that's going to work as the forward leg first. Okay, I'm going to bend that left knee. The right knee stays straight. The other side I'll show you forward on. Okay, so both feet are parallel, facing to the side, as it were. We're going to go arms out in front and big and wide to the side, reaching your fingers wide. From here, left foot, the bent knee, just going to rotate. So we're at an angle, 90 degrees. Going to take the right hand, we're going to reach over the top. Left arm comes resting on that bent knee. So right leg still straight. We're going to come back to the middle. Arms out to the side. Return to straight legs. I'll show you from the other angle. So feet wide, parallel. Going to bend that right knee, in theory. Arms wide to the side, fingers reaching. Pivot that right leg so you can get a little bit deeper on the lunge. Reaching over with the left hand, right hand on the right thigh. And come back neutral. Oh, here, feet wide, and we're just going to fold forward and hang as low as we can. Down there. A few deep breaths in. Try and straighten the knees so it's all along the back side of the legs there. And we're going to come down into a seated position. Soles of the feet together. Walk your feet close to your hips, or as close as they come. Hold your ankles, elbows through knees. Sitting nice and tall, head through the ceiling. And again, deep breathing. Sit both legs forward, nice and flat, reaching for your toes. Use your arms to pull yourself nice and low, so you straighten all that back of the legs, calf and hamstring. As you exhale, try and pull yourself a little bit lower each time. And in that cross-legged position to finish. Again, we're head through the ceiling, we're sitting up nice and tall. Hands just resting on the knees, opening up the hips a little bit. But now it's just time to focus on your breathing. In and out nice and deep. You can just relax here.